Hello hardcore gamers and welcome back to Return to Reckoning. Return of Reckoning. Return of Reckoning, that's the one. As last episode we did a couple, last two episodes we've done a skirmish scenario each episode. We've done a couple quests. Now we're just heading into this public quest up here. Our first public quest of the account.
Public quests are persistent world events that allow you and your allies to share risk and reward, as well as earn influence in your current chapter.
Right, so let that woman talk. So up here, you can see I've already earned a load of influence just by killing 2 mobs. Earn influence, you need to do whatever the quest is here. So I need to kill guards and shades in this zone. Each time I progress, that, I'll get influence. As you can see, I've already almost reached the level 1 influence point, which, as I'm doing these quests, I should be able to pick them up relatively quickly. I need to do the public event, place a bomb near the Black Ark landing, and destroy 2 more of the repeaters. The main reason I've gone for a Swordmaster or a Marauder, or because most tanks you can solo a lot of these public events. That's why I go for it with tanks, or any class that has a form of self-heal, they tend to be okay. Or with a pet, you tend to be okay to solo stuff like this. Also, the easy / normal ones tend to be okay to solo irregardless. It's just when it gets to high level, doing the harder versions, that's where it kind of changes a bit. So what gear I've got so far? Nothing for me. So I'm looking to where I need to plant this bomb. Not really strong guards. But some of these public events you do kind of need a team for, just because of the amount you need to do. Some can be timed. So you might have 15 minutes to kill 1,000. Okay, it's never that high, but like 15 minutes to kill like 100 mobs. I guess I don't place the bomb up here, do I? Can I just place it here actually? It's physically at the entrance. No. We're in the courtyard facing the house of Arcanef Black Ark. Open your interact with the boom keg. Okay, so I'm going to be in this courtyard somewhere. Fine. That's why I go to continue to find where to place this down. Oh, I'll just keep going. Normally it should pop up and you can place it here. Is that boots something I can use? There you go, I placed the bomb down. Bomb should explode, but it didn't even appear. There you go, so I've maxed out my influence. So further on you get in this, the influence required does jump up quite significantly. So you won't just be able to get it from doing the first round of the event. I think mainly why it's so low for this very first one is they expect you to kind of do it once and then move on. Whereas in chapter 2 there's 1, 2, 3, there's 3 public events. Technically 4 public events in chapter 2. So they expect you to do each of them at least once to get the reward. But I am quite a long way, well, I'm like 70% of the way to level 7. So I'm sure I'll be able to take out the boss, or whatever I have to kill at the end. Sometimes it's boss, sometimes it's not a boss. I'm sure this will be a boss. 3 more mobs to kill. Go. So now I need to take out the leaders. There's one there. Okay, I'll just tank all of these, it's fine. So I think the Swordmaster also gets a skill later on that each time you parry an attack, you damage the person back, or the enemy back. And I think it also at level 40 you get a skill which you start swinging your sword. You have to have your two-handed weapon out. Start swinging your two-handed weapon. While you're swinging it,
hello to you.
You have like a 50% increased chance to parry. So while you're swinging your sword, you're parrying everyone, and then you're doing damage back to them. It's quite a cool little feat. You can do it in PvP. And if you're holding like a bridge or something, and you're parrying everything that's coming towards you, it's a great sense of accomplishment just seeing all these numbers that show up on the enemy, and they're slowly dying because you're spamming this one skill. It's kind of like choppers when they spam that get to the chopper skill, or yeah, I think it's get to the, they have a skill quite early on where you can spam. It's an AoE attack. Later on, they can trait it with something called get to the chopper. So while they're spamming the AoE skill, they can pull you in. Like just said, pull you in on top of them, just so they can kill you. It's quite handy. Really annoying when you get pulled by it, especially if there's 3 or 4 choppers spamming it. They're going to pull your entire front line out of position. Really annoying. But you do get, if you get pulled or knocked down, you do have essentially a cooldown on being pulled or knocked down again. Okay, so now, where is this guy spawned? So I need to take out Scornlash and Beastmaster Lorkoth. I'm sure is a rip-off from Lorcath. I think his name is from... Yep, there's a champion. Is it Lorkoth from Total Warhammer 3? The Beastmaster High Elf? Can't remember. The champions do actually tend to be slightly stronger. Then obviously the strongest will be heroes. But as you can see, no problem for me. And so once you complete a public event, you then get a chest. Loot the chest. Then sometimes it'll have really good weapon items in there. Like this has got shoulder piece, which is good. Always scroll down, because sometimes the good loot is underneath some of these crafting items. But here I want these shoulder pieces. These war tokens, like I said before, you can hand them in for gear. But I want these shoulder pieces. So at level 11 I've got a nice new shoulder piece, nice and shiny. Normally at low level, any form of headpiece or shoulder piece is almost invaluable, because they're quite rare to find. But if you get one from a loot box, which is guaranteed, then even better. I think hard public quest, maybe this advanced hard public quest here, I might be able to get a helmet from.
Here's work for you.
See, obviously the harder they are.
You're messing up a good war. Get to it.
Just need to grab some more. So this is my first taunt. Taunt I'll just put down here. I'm not going to do taunt unless I'm in PvE. And if I need it, I'll rebind it to a different skill. Not sure I need to pick up 6 more Azure Rocks, whether I'm going to go blow something else up. But we'll jump. So I'll spare you this this grind. I'm going to grab all these Azure rocks and then we'll jump straight back in. That's all these Azure rocks now collected.
There's work to be done. War never forgets.
Okay. It's just
Get yourself a
one.
pint and get back in
She just wanted a new boom keg. She doesn't want me to do anything with it, which is fine by me. It's an extra couple bit of experience. Once again, it's still got that crafting quest for me, which I've not done. Kill collector. Okay, so the dark elves I've killed didn't count. Be fine. Get someone dies. Some more chest armor.
I am glad you are here.
This will probably sell for more. And then I can hand in, so you can set your rally point. So you've got this book called Book of Binding, which goes to your most recent rally point. Rally masters in each chapter will allow you to set your rally point, so I can teleport straight here. But here I want to get new boots, and I want that two-handed weapon there. So new boots, new two-handed weapon. So almost doubled my DPS. It's a good little, well, there's a good two-handed weapon. I'm gonna just go mop up this quest here, or these 3 quests. An old dwarf road, a scenario has just popped. So I'm gonna go into the scenario. This is this one again with the 3 capture points, the first one I did in the first episode. So how many of us are there in this one? So at the moment there's 3. How many of the enemy team got? There's 4 of them. 1 Disciple of Cain, which would be a problem. There's level 14, which hopefully we get more people join us. Okay, level 14, White Lion is joining. We don't have a healer. They do technically have a healer, although it looks like they're hidden spec. So I think when you join as a healer, join scenarios as a healer, you can choose whether you're going to be DPS or heals. And obviously he's not set himself as DPS, so he should be healing. That little barrier up there stops you from running out before your time. Alright, so everyone's going to follow me, which is fine by me. There's Nern. No. Right, got this Slayer join us. Right, here we go. He's got a guard on him. So someone throw an axe. Good. He's dismounted. So here's the priority. We don't have a healer, so he's probably going to survive this. He is going to survive this, which is a bit sad. There's nothing we can do about that. Try and survive as long as possible. I'm not attacking him anymore. Just try and annoy him as much as possible. Try and keep him away from the cap point. If I can stay on the cap point, they shouldn't be able to decap it off. But it doesn't matter, I'm dead anyway. It's nice that people have left already. He's just absolutely blind, that Slayer. Just ran straight into them, a whole team. There's no point jumping down there. Yep, just gonna sit there watching me. Fine, when he respawns, I'll get help. I might be able to take them. If this guy respawns, yep, he has. But having that Slayer, I might be able to take him. But the fact that they're sitting there, our team should be able to cap. No, okay. Can't even touch him. So in early tiers, the healers just have a huge advantage. How did our two guys die? Against one. Okay, I guess there's more than one. And they've got another healer. This is going to be a loss. Never mind. I'm going to keep running in as cannon fodder. So he's got this guard on him. Fine. I'm just focusing on this guy, I guess. He's now got heals on him from this guy. So now I have two healers here. This is the only downside of not having a healer, is that one healer can change the battle. Now they've got two healers, we have 0. Well, I should get the healing MVP. Maybe very close to doing the DPS MVP, but the match will be over by the time. Yeah, the match will be over by the time I respawn. There you go. So I should have got, yeah, I got another one for doing the max man healing. But hey, let's carry on. That should have been the quest to do the scenario, because we'll see when this loads. Looks like it wasn't. So if I go to my quest log, there's scenarios of war. I have to win one, right? That makes sense. So I obviously didn't win that one. I'm meant to, I think I have to go up this hill again to hand in this quest. But so yeah, I did have to go up the hill to speak to this scout here. He's giving me his black arc report. Just go and hand it back into the town. Do have these two quests in the south to do as well. Then they should all, once I've finished these two, I should have to return to this town. Then I'll be moving on to chapter 2. I was running around looking for these tomes. And the tomes are actually in a little chaos camp. So Raven Eye is a chaos clan, which if you play the Empire campaign, you'll fight a lot of these guys. So that's that completed. I handed in the previous quest with the reports. They didn't give me a second follow-up quest, so I just handed it in. This one just requires me to talk to the guy over here, which, yeah, I can visibly see him. He's just stood there staring at this dark elf. He's holding his sword in the wrong posture. Okay. So there's only one quest to hand back in up to the north. Then the rest will require me to go south to that town there, which is the next chapter. So I handed in that quest to destroy those books, burn those books. And then I popped scenarios, and I've got Northern Watch. I don't really want to leave a scenario, so I'll see what the teams are like. If we don't have a healer, it's painful. We have one healer. Fine, he's not in my team. They have that overpowered Disciple of Cain. They have the two healers again. So I'm expecting this to be a loss already. But we'll see. We might come up trump. We've got 2 characters over level 10. They've got 1, 2, they've got 2 as well. Seven elves and 1 gnome. Yeah. So hopefully they split up. So here all you need to do is capture these objectives. Essentially like a domination from like COD. You capture the objectives and the more you have, obviously the quicker your points tick up. It's first to 500 again. Killing also gives you points, but capturing the zones is quicker. See how he hasn't put his guard on anyone, so he's not a very good tank. And there's a Disciple of Cain, who's my target. I'm expecting to die very quickly here. Just like that. I am dead. Engineers focusing on a Black Orc rather than focusing on their healer, which is not good. At least we managed to get rid of one of the healers. But he's doing a res. Might be able to kill the Zealot again. Looks like he will. So while this one guy is keeping them busy, their front line is almost killed. But now that's the... so that's the White Lion down as well. But we have killed 2 of theirs. So Viking heals can keep everyone up, which looks like he did just then. Which is quite remarkable considering he's only level 5, so he's only got the heals over time, he hasn't got his direct heal. I think you get your direct heal at level 8. So he's only got his heals over time. It's actually quite impressive. But I'm not going to rush ahead. So although we're just pounding on this, I'll switch to the Squig Herder. Squig Herder's down. Chopper's next. Chopper, that's the AoE skill which later on you can pull targets towards you. Go on, there's the White Lion. I was wondering when he'll show up. I'll push with him. Wherever he goes for, I'll try and assist him. We are out of line of sight for our healer. Come on, slow him down. Kind of body blocking this Zealot from running away. Just if I can keep pounding on the Zealot, means that he's focusing on healing himself rather than anyone else. Oh, Disciple Cain's low health. I'm slowly getting to low health. There is... Okay, the Archmage is above me. We need to decap this point. Annoyingly, they all followed me to the point. There you go. Now the Doc's in the middle of the fight. Everyone focuses on the Disciple of Cain. He should drop. They have captured a point behind us. Well, they're decaptured it, I should say. There's no one down there. Right, this half-naked guy is my target now. It's sad that our biggest damage dealer, the White Lion, just died then as well. So the only problem is that guy, what level is he? Red leaf. So you didn't want to snare him. I think you get a snare at level 7. Could have snared him so we could have caught him. He's going to die from these dots anyway. And you don't need all of us here, that's for sure. So I've not done a load of damage. Haven't done very little healing. Not sure who's done so much more. Just want to stop them from capping. I don't care if I die. I'll stop them from capping. Which I'm not stood on the point, so I can't. There we go. They capped it anyway because our team took too long. We have now got a warrior priest here as well. He's only level 2, which is a bit sad, but it's better than nothing. They're going to want to try and cap this lighthouse back again. Looks like... okay, looks like they're not. It was that squig herder that came here. There's no squig herder now. Oh, was that a squig herder? Thought I saw something go past. Okay, it's just my eyes. Okay. Doesn't matter about the squig herder because they've got their entire team here. Okay, I'm definitely going to die here. Yeah. What took me out? I died from a throwing axe. Yeah. Let's have a look. Just like looking at people's levels, see how balanced it was. Rank. And leave. So obviously we lost that one. Lost, is it? So far we've won 2, lost 2. So it's 50-50. Which isn't too bad. I'll take those odds. There he is. That's the sign of their DPS. So our warrior priest that joined really late was a DPS spec. Which I think so I've unlocked my first. Let's move my UI around quickly. Put you on top of there. General abilities, put you there. Nope. I'm going to change one more thing. So I've got this. Upon striking a target with direct damage, there's a 25% chance to inflict extra damage, which is good. I've got this new attack as well, which costs 5 more action points, but it cannot be blocked, cannot be parried. It's just a definite you will do damage, which is good to have. So I'm going to make my way to this first town. Well, the next town, I should say. So I'm now torn whether I want to make a healer. Because obviously healers really do change the course of a battle. If people can keep the healer alive, yeah, a healer will be able to change. And we'll be able to win the fight. So I think I might roll a healer. Might roll a warrior priest. I don't like playing as destruction. So I'll probably roll a warrior priest in the next episode. Once I get down to this chapter, I'll probably roll him straight away. I'll start off from the beginning, but every level I'll show the skills I unlock. And if I get into a scenario, I'll talk for the scenario. I might do him as a DPS spec, but obviously DPS spec you can still heal.
Stars watch over you. Blessings upon you.
So although I won't be focused on
You
healing,
have
but
pleased me.
once again I'll decide I might heal for scenarios and just do DPS when I'm out of a scenario. But I'll decide, so I'm going to go grab some food. But now we're at chapter 2. We've got an inventory full of essentially rubbish. So I'm going to have to clear all this out at some point, relatively soon. But that is now the end of this episode. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll probably be switching to a warrior priest, but I'll skip all of the running about until I get to like level 8. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, that'd be awesome. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be even better. And have a wonderful day. Peace out.